Okay, so we're gonna head straight down this way, and before we do, I'll just give you a little context. So this is kind of a little plaza area. There's cool green buildings here, churches, and we're gonna head straight down that way in just a minute. Let's go check out the road. Okay, I'm the content creator for this channel. If you like what I'm doing, just subscribe and hit the like button. Okay, so this is going to be our little alley. Let's just give you a little context of where we are. We're basically in the historic center of Macau, and I guess it's in that little square, so a lot of density. And this is a Say church. So that church right there is there's some nice murals up there, and some people come up and do honeymoon pictures in this area. That's also, I think that's seminary maybe, I'm not entirely sure. This is going towards some of the casinos that are on the Macau side. And then this is a plaza, nice little church, and people will hang out here. And we're gonna head down this way. Let me just check real quick. So yeah, that's that one. So there's this little yellow thing right there, and then cross. And this is kind of interesting building as well. Okay, let's head on down. So this is called Travessa de Say. Travessa de Say. There it is, Travessa de Say. And we're gonna head straight down. This is a little bit of density, and then it leads into Senado Square. So that's quite a tourist popular place. And this street also has some nice murals. We're gonna check those out too, which are over here. Let's just walk over and see. So they got a bunch of murals all the way down. So some blue ones, lots of people, and this one as well. So has a lot of historical context to it as well. So let's go straight down this way. I have filmed in there before as well, those murals. If you want to see them more closer, I can always come back and do that. I don't know how much interest there is. I don't really hear that much interest in the detail of murals and things like that. It's kind of interesting. Let's go over to this side. Then you can see a little bit of how popular this is, but also just that there's residential all the way up there as well. And that's where we just came down this little alley from Say Cathedral, and then we're going to go straight down into this quite popular area that people usually recognize from Macau. Portuguese restaurant. Actually, that Portuguese restaurant looks like maybe a little bit Chinese-ish. This one's always popular. And we're gonna go straight into here, and you'll probably recognize it once we get into this area. So, okay. And up there is Portuguese bookstore. It's actually right there. And then we have this kind of cool little area in here too, so which always looks great at nighttime. And I think we're probably going to film in here in a minute. Looks pretty popular now. All the tourist stuff is basically back. So yeah, that little street came right up in here, and then that goes up to Sao Paulo ruins. Got some really beautiful architecture. And we basically came up that way. So maybe this will be a good conclusion place for the street. So we'll label it accordingly. You can get a little context to it. See some of the buildings that it comes out to, this little area. And Senado Square is directly down that way, Sao Paulo ruins is that way. And São Domingos is right there. Maybe for context, we'll go down to São Domingos, and then you can put it into proper context of exactly where we are. And then we'll conclude it, because we're still a little bit early. We're at about 3.5 minutes in. So we still have some time to capture a little bit of other stuff. I think this area is always popular anyways. People like to see it. So yeah, São Domingos. So just gonna go a little bit further. And then we'll focus on São Domingo, and then you can put everything into context a little bit. Information. Okay. So we'll go this way, and then we'll turn around and film Sao Domingos. And there's Sao Domingos right there. Looks nice at nighttime, so we'll end it right there. Chiquinha, chiquinha.